That's how it always starts.
Yep.
It's what? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem first. Okay, which girl are we going for?
Which one do you want to go for?
Naturally, the crazy one.
Yuri? The purple-haired one?
Yes, that's her name.
So, she... I know, that's the first word I went to.
Broken entropy.
We could do...
Climax is candy love.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I guess you just keep it. What did I pick?
I don't know.
Can I go back?
I don't think you can. Let's do Cage.
Candy Cage.
I
feel like
agonizing.
They made her the gothy one, so it's supposed to be all this. Oh, God damn it! Agonizing family.
Dark. Ooh.
Dark. Electricity.
Existence.
Is existence one of them? Oh,
it's on the
dark
bottom.
existence. Fickle. Shiny color, pure flea.
Misfortune.
Oh, she liked that one.
Oh, dang it.
What do you like? Does it give us a hint?
She...
All of them like chocolate.
Yeah.
Alright, chocolate. Ah, motherfucker! Analysis. I guess we need to get to know these girls more.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Extreme.
Except, she's not outwardly extreme.
No. Let's do analysis.
Yes! Bouncy! Bouncy's definitely this one. Monica.
Philosophy.
Philosophy? Yep. Nice job.
Death.
Disarray.
Death.
Are you sure? See,
what?
Tenacious, probably. I don't even know what Fulgent is.
I don't know. Got
Bunny? Nah, vitality.
Does she
together.
like anxiety?
I wouldn't think so. Well, maybe. Yeah,
Yep.
good job. Okay. Sweat, rain,
Socks.
Judgment?
Yeah.
Nice. Romance, incongruent. Romance seems... Papa.
Universe? Massacre! Horror! Disaster!
That was easy.
Yep. Ambient?
Sparkle Kitty Vanilla Giggle.
Yes.
Which one did you say?
Ambient?
Yep. Blanket, breeze. Unending? Calm.
Yeah. Unending.
I'm so good at this.
Hopeless.
Where is that? Hopeless. Ah. Life is broken. Like a bird trapped in a cage, I deal with my agonizing family. The dark existence that is my life, filled with misfortune, tasting like chocolate. Analysis shows that philosophy leads to death. My anxiety and judgment of the universe is a massacre of myself. Oh, the horror. What a disaster. This ambient, unending moment is just hopeless. The cute one is hopeless? Hi again. Oh, that's you.
Hi again, FukiFuki. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
Lol.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, FukiFuki.
She's already blushing. This is too easy.
Yep.
Ooh, skip over. Oh, that was exciting.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Just like anal.
Where's the hormone monster when you need him? Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom, or in the clubroom.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. FukiFuki always gets gives it his best, as long as he's having fun.
Just like sex.
He helped me with busy work without me even asking. Oh, God. Oh, whoops. Totally skipped that
How
one.
dependable. Sayori, it's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Fuck yeah. Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Fuck yes. She put it into words already.
Yeah.
How come? You and FukiFuki can become good friends too.
Sayori.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Them titties!
Woo!
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Smooth motherfucker.
Yeah.
What just happened? Oh, interesting. You can get rid of all that.
Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, here. Titties!
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
Spooky.
Whoa.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much.
Ooh. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Same.
Just like Natsuki. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more.
Yeah, he is.
But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of a book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ooh. Ah.
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaked another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book.
Sorry. I was just spacing out.
I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh.
Whoops.
It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go.
I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear.
I feel like that's super obvious.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Like my dick!
This whole conversation is clearly about sex, right?
Yep. Obviously. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And when her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust.
So this is foreshadowing, right?
It has to be. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of
dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Absolutely foreshadowing. Yuri gently giggles, all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, FukiFuki? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
Yeah, it does. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be naive, the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen.
God, smooth as fuck.
Yes. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Well, what are you saying? Sorry. Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Ooh. Yeah. Sorry, do you want me to not say
No, it's so funny.
It's peanut butter, baby. Does that feel good? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to.
Bullshit.
That is reading in company with someone.
Well, okay, maybe.
Sorry. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything with this dick. Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. That's foreplay.
Yeah, it is.
I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... FukiFuki has such a mechanical laugh. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against... Oh, that's not me.
I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Ooh. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Ooh.
I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Hashtag teamwork.
Hashtag teamwork makes the dream work.
But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me.
Oh no.
It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do.
Bitch.
Since you've been so patient with me.
Okay, you're back on the good list.
Yeah. Thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything.
Yet.
But, yep. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see.
Yuri remained silent for a moment.
But, FukiFuki, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant to just... It's kind of cute.
Aw, yeah. What are you saying all of a sudden?
What are you saying all of a sudden? You want this vagina?
Fallopian tube.
Okay, everyone.
Damn it, Monica!
Exclamation point. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Oh yeah, the poem.
Oh yeah. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah!
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Ah, it's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
Oh, it's decision time, buddy.
In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight.
Terrible decision.
It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a little bit, you know?
Nice save.
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright. I stand up. No. Dang it!
I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before.
Sorry. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait! I don't know why she has a southern-ish accent.
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn. What? Oh. Might as well just finish that sentence so it makes sense. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Well,
Yuri.
duh. Yuri seems the most experienced.
Yeah, she does.
So I should start with her. Learn a few things and then move on to the next. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Eh?
What was
Love
that?
so much.
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Does peeing my name into the snow count?
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Not as huge as them ditties.
Boom.
This is actually my first time, really. Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and then they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
Finding?
Yes. It might take you some time. I'm just kidding. But it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things like anal.
It might take some time.
It might take some time. Also, I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Not as valuable as yours.
Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind.
You like having these conversations with yourself?
I do. I love having conversations with myself. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Or all of the above. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yes. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, we actually get to read it? Ghost, under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
You too.
That's deep.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Yeah, that was a little hard to read, actually.
Yeah. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
We're on totally different pages now, bud.
But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Just like
but not as pretty as you. Oh, That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Spooky.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, FukiFuki. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
She's about to get the point.
Yeah, she is. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in our last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of the past. And soon, to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way.
Single tear.
Yeah. I hadn't even thought of that.
My apologies.
Can you die quietly, please? That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so... Nah.
Nah.
If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so?
Oh, she's getting a little shy.
Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, FukiFuki. Me too.
Fuck yes. I think Monica would be my second choice.
You should do Natsuki.
Oh yeah, because you're Monica.
Yep.
Alright, fine. FukiFuki, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What? Do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
She wants the D. I'm not a writer.
She is younger.
Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine.
Fine.
Oh, sorry.
Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What?
Dang it!
Just
Sorry.
to be honest. Oh, just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks their writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up 4 rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not.
I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Now he's like a big brother, too.
Yeah, he is.
Alright, which one?
Up to you.